In March of 2019, I decided to make a return to a server that I hadn't played on for about 3 years at that point. In 2016, I had a buddy at school that told me about a server with no rules, the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft history, as some may call it. 2b2t was founded many years before that, and when I got in 2016, I didn't really see the appeal to it except for the fact that there were no rules and it felt like the Wild West. Laying dormant for 3 years in my mind until the Minecraft resurgence of 2019, with FitMC, PewDiePie really talking, and Etika coming in later that year in June on 2b2t, really bringing the resurgence of the server back to its peak. Now, I wasn't around for the Russia wars, or I wasn't around for many of the incursions that have happened in the past, and this year, for some reason, a friend of mine decided, hey, I want to get on 2b2t for the first time, and that somehow sparked something inside of me that piqued my interest. I wanted to know how the server was doing now and what the experience was like, and to my surprise, the server's doing really well. Peak queue times are up in the 6 and 7 hour mark with 600 to 700 people waiting in queue at the same time. Priority queue is even in the triple digits at some times, which is something I've never seen before in my time. Priority queue is usually the one-click get on, you're good to go. And somehow even the TPS is now staying steady at 20 instead of dropping down to 6 or 5 when everyone had their lag machines turned on. The amount of people getting on the server every day is just fantastic, and the quality has gotten a lot better. There are a few things that have gone wrong, though. House decided to finally re-enable Elytras, to only disable them later on because Elytra flight mods and hacks were getting really rampant, and they were making it so people could travel so far, so fast, and the reason that he disabled it's probably because it was messing with the TPS. People traveling and loading that many chunks at a single time probably had a damper on how the server was performing, and getting rid of that might have really helped, although I never had an Elytra because I never got to go to the end or got anything from anybody on the server, so I really just had to use entity speed, which is also patched now, which is kind of crazy. But for some reason, if you have a horse, you can go about twice or 3 times the speed, and if you have any sort of water walking that allows you to bob up and down like a dolphin, you're pretty good to go. You could make it a long travel, as you could see in the background footage that I got earlier today. And I guess the only issue I've had so far is I actually disconnected from the server while I was traveling. My horse is probably drowned and dead by now, and it's interesting to think that this is the only issue I had. I remember multiple times last year I got right into the queue, and for some reason I get down to like the 10s, and then it'd be 5, 4, 3. I'd be first in line at some point, and then it'd reset, and I'd go right back up to the top of the queue and have to wait 7 more hours to get back in. My plan that I usually used to use when at peak hours was just to get on, do some other stuff on my computer, and come get on whenever the 1 or 2 hours is up when the queue was going. And now I have to get on in the morning, start Minecraft, load in, and I don't know if you guys saw the video I made last year. I've only ever made one video on 2b2t before because I don't want to have to get pushback from any of the players on there. I know how everyone doesn't like it being in the spotlight too often, but I think it deserves it. Now I have to get on super early and wait in a queue of like 700 people for 7 hours, and by the middle of the day when I finally don't have anything to do, it's actually kind of nice to be able to have that big gap of time, get a bunch of stuff done, and then get on and play for a couple hours and get off. It's actually, I used to really want to get priority queue, but I guess it's really not necessary anymore. There's a lot of bases out here where I'm going. I found a lot. I'm gonna have my coordinates blacked out for a lot of this because I'd rather not get shanked by somebody who decides to watch this and, oh, that block looks familiar, and come after me. But anyway, I definitely think I want to start making content on 2b2t. It may be a little bit difficult with the queue times and everything, and how little I'd actually be able to get onto it during the day and actually get a good recording session out of it. I'm not going to do like any live commentary or anything with it. I think that would kind of be against it. I'll just make topic videos on it like everyone else does. It'll make it a little bit easier. And since we have a small knit community here, I don't think we'll have any issue with adding more players to the server. I don't think we'll have any of that effects on there. Yeah, so that's, I think that's going to do it for me now. If you guys want to go on the server, I mean, it's 2b2t.org, 2 builders, 2 tools. On Minecraft, if you have about 8 or 9 hours to sit in queue, I'm going to keep upping that number every time I talk about it. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. Getting a daily dose of vitamin P. If you guys want more daily doses of vitamin P, please check out the rest of the videos on my channel. And peep the new logo up top. The profile picture is now different on all my socials and everything. My Discord, the Discord server. Join the Discord server. By the way, get access to new videos before they come out. Don't know what the rest of the schedule is going to be like, but anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and take care.